Taurus, welcome to your weekly forecast. Okay, so this is for August 11th until 17th. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. Well, this week I'll be using a different tarot card, okay? Oh. Oh. Taurus, why are you feeling so torn apart this week? Over this air sign person against a fire sign person. You need to make a choice. One of them is actually your soulmate. But it seems like right before you ended up with the right person, you're gonna be incurring well, not really suffering, but you will be going through a period of betrayal, okay? Or it's you who will be doing that because you are choosing between two people both at the same time. Alright, Taurus, you really want to get married, or you want to go to the next level of your relationship, or some of you who's already married, you feel stagnant in wherever you are right now in your relationship, and you're looking for changes, you're looking for something positive. It's like like you're praying, like, give me something to look forward to this relationship. And some of you have been drinking, some of you have been binging, well, food binging. Some of you have been sleeping too much. Some of you have been really, feeling so depressed and withdrawn. And some of you are just pretty much not, not yourselves lately. Now, for singles, it looks like you're trying to choose between this fire sign and an air sign. You want them both, if you can just have them both, you want to have them both. But of course that you only have to choose one. You're not really one of those people who believes in, three people or two, or three is a crowd thing, or a relationship that is more than two. You believe still more in traditional and normal way of being in a relationship. The thing here is this air sign is the one who's been giving you the security and reassurance, especially finances. But with the fire sign, sexually, the chemistry, connection, it's like the two of you really understand each other. But this person is just a little bit kind of all over the place. They keep on starting one thing, and right before they finish something, they're going to start all over again, or they're going to start something again, and so on and so forth. You feel like this person needs some motivation or somebody who will be guiding them, and definitely that's not you. Sometimes you feel like it's you, but sometimes you feel like I am pretty much, busy with my own life and with my own job, and I have my own dramas that's been going on, and I can't really add up another person to take care of or to at least babysit. Okay? So the air sign is very reliable, responsible, matured, very hardworking as well. But the fire sign is like they're happy-go-lucky. Now, both of these two offer the kind of love that you've been looking for. With the fire sign, the spontaneity, it's there, the adventure, the excitement, the thrill, especially the sex. But with the air sign, it looks like sometimes you feel like you have to live up to their world and act sophisticated or act, something that should belong in their world, which is you kind of like it. And but you want to be who you really are. You want to be comfortable with your own personality, that you don't really have to pretend, you don't have to be like this, you don't have to lie about your feelings, you don't have to mask your fears and something like that. And you really want to, be in a matured, more committing, and adult kind of a relationship. You're done having fun. And you've been thinking lately that, will you still ever find the right one? Now, some of you will also be moving to a new place or new house, and you will be making a brand new beginning. Okay? Even though it's going to be like a small start, we all start with baby steps, but what's important is that you have already made those changes, or you have already taken the first step or first leap for the change that you've been thinking about, and you've been desiring or planning for a certain period of time. Now, between these two, I feel like the one who will be betraying you, or who will be discovering the betrayal. Let's say, for example, that the other person will be discovering that you're still hanging around, that you're still messing around with someone else. And that's really betrayal. Or it's you who will be discovering that this person is still dating out somebody else. Okay? Whoever that is, that's the one that is actually the one from your past life. Not necessarily your destiny, but it could also be your karmic soulmate. All right? And I feel like you will be forgiven this person. And right after that forgiveness, right after moving on from the past, you'll be happy. And you'll be facing brand new beginnings. And you will be leading the relationship. I don't see any problem. And you'll be cutting off those people, things, habits, and situation that could just cause more dramas, more problems later on, or more complications. Which is, I feel like it's the air sign, because the Knight of Wands, or the person, the fire sign person, will still try and communicate with you, and will still try and get a hold of you. Which is, once you really, choose the right one, and make the decision that this is the one that I really spend my life with, or this is the one that I really want to marry or end up with, that's the one that, who will be fulfilling your dreams, and they will also be true to their promise. But there will be some changes, okay? There will be some resistance, which is, I feel like it will come from the fire sign, that they are not gonna just accept that defeat, or they're not just gonna accept that, decision of yours. See, here's the thing. If someone really loves you, or if someone is really in love with you, they're going to be respecting you, and they will be respecting your decision regardless. Fighting for somebody that you love, that's a different story. But accepting your defeat and not really accepting the decision of that person, since that they really want to stay in a stable and more responsible relationship, that's something else. That's a game. Okay? And this is one thing that you really need to understand. Because you will still be a little bit confused that, oh my god, this fire sign just won't stop, and he's saying that he loves me and stuff like that, and you'll be like a little bit flattered. It's flattering only at the beginning, but once the complications really starts biting you and showing as red flag signs, then it's not really flattering anymore. All right. Now, you will try to seize the opportunity to be happy, to make this work this time, because it's been like, it's been a while since you've been in a stable and long-term relationship, and this time you really want to make it work, and you don't want to blow things off. All right. There are things that you need to sacrifice, and that you really need to give up, cut off, and move away from, which is obviously this, the connections from this fire sign and some of your toxic friends as well. I also feel like there will be some rules that will be set, and there will be some, changes, big changes that will be coming your way, since that you're going to be in a relationship. And I feel like you will also be moving in with this person right after 4 months. Now, will it be working this time? I feel like it is. And there is a possibility of marriage, longevity. Um, there is a possibility of having 2 kids if you're still able to. Okay? And for those, of course, then it's not really applicable. But in overall, there is the intent of getting married, settling down, moving to a much bigger house, because I feel like this person can really provide and buy the house that you really like and want. And I feel like you'll be settling in another city. Okay, not in the city that you're in right now. Because there will be some problems, there will be some dramas as well that will be rising up. And this fire sign that used to be your, let's say, not really clown, but more of your comfort, okay, during your distress, will be causing you a lot of disturbance, because they're not just gonna let you go just like that. They're not just gonna say that, oh, like, I truly love you, I'm the one who really wants you, and will make this work, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do everything that you want me to do, and stuff like that. But your decision to choose the other person, I feel like, is really the right thing to do. But it's already up to you. You have your free will. But weigh the pros and cons of that before getting carried away with your emotions. Now, and I'm not telling you what to do, but I feel like, based on what the cards are saying and based on what will be the aftermath of this, I feel like choosing the air sign as a choice is a much better thing. But it's up to you. You're the only one who actually knows your real situation, so you weigh your options. Now, changes will be coming, and I feel like more financial stability, by the way, so good for you. And if you have been struggling, to fight for your position, for your job, for your financial stability, financial windfall as well, it will be coming starting this week. I mean, for the past few months and for the past few weeks that you've been having a lot of problems, issues, dramas, disconnection, people that's been like not really getting involved in the team, avoiding the communications and putting you in the spotlight, This starting this week until the end of the year, things will start picking up and things will become much even better. All right? Now, to some of you who's been expecting a promotion, I don't feel like it is a promotion, but there is going to be a vacant position that will be open to everyone, of course, internally first, and you will be applying to this. Okay? You will try to defend your position. You will try to convince the manager of that person, not the manager of that position, not your manager right now, but it will be another manager, and I feel like they will be choosing you, the first 5 and then the first 3 and then only 1. All right, so you can actually expect much more stability, much more promising months to come. Okay, because you've been waiting for this financial stability for a certain period of time, but for the past few months it has been really dragging, and it's been like really a struggle for you. Okay, but now is the time for you to face the sun. Now is the time for you to face the light, and for you to enjoy the rest of your days and the rest of your months until the end of the year. All right. Anyway, that's it for you for this week, Taurus. And if you want to talk to me live at the phone or live at the calls, just go and visit me at my website, sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.